Hello, everyone. Hi, this is High Priestess Jamila. Good afternoon. I won't be here long. I just wanted to come and do a public service announcement for a day that is coming up on March the 5th of 2020. And guys, just please try to listen because I know that sometimes Jacob can be pretty distracting with all of the he makes monkey noises, seal noises. He's filled with the whole zoo. So, March the 5th is actually going to be coming up next Thursday. Okay. And there's only 29 days in this month. And then we'll go into March, I believe, Monday. Yeah, Monday is March the 1st. Okay. So, Thursday, for some reason, there's a gateway that's being opened, and then it's also going to be opened on exactly a week after that. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys about some of the things that what Spirit is telling me about this day. Number one, a lot of you are going to be feeling very stuck on this day. Okay, so your feelings is that you're going to be feeling stuck in your situation. Okay, and the issue is that you're not able, what you haven't been able to do is to open up the prospect or the portals to your future and then close those doors behind you. So the lovers comes up, the justice comes up in the reverse position. Okay, so the judgment card comes up in the reverse position. I feel like this is representing some sort of distraction or either past life transgression. I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be having past life transgression, either dealing with the past in some kind of way, or either you may be dealing with situations where you may need to use better judgment. You may need to use better judgment on this day, okay, than what you're doing because it's going to be, first of all, if you're using bad judgment, the portal to the emperor is going to be shut down for you. So many of you have to really, really pay attention and pay close attention to what you are doing that day. Mercury retrograde, this cycle has been all about, and Mercury retrograde is always about revisiting the past and learning from your past mistakes. So that's what this one is really truly about. And I feel like on March the 5th, if you are not doing things that serve your divine purpose, and you can pay attention to the days going up to that day because it's only what, like 6 or 7 days until, I'm sorry, hold on, until March the 5th. Yeah, about 7 days. It's a week beforehand. Um, there does seem to be some very lucrative portals that are opening for people to prosperity, stability, happiness, success. But if you are not checking your own energy, because judgment represents karma. Now, some of y'all are dealing with karma from the past that you need to clear out. I would start working on that now personally, which is what I'm personally doing. Um, also, the Knight of Wands comes up. So the Knight of Wands is in the upright position, talking about how you use your energy. Now, the energies that are going to be present that day is going to be all about cutting the cord to the past. You might be seeing the number 4, you might be seeing the number 3. And you're also dealing with people that you can't really trust, that you may be needing to cut off. And then also, it's all about what is your focus? What are you focused on on that day? Okay, what are you focused on? So that's going to be very important. Also, a lot of these negative. There's other things that spirits is wanting you to do, especially if you have beefs with people, maybe coming to some kind of peace treaty or something, or either seeking the assistance of a spiritualist, possibly because the high priestess comes up that day. I'm Hold on a second. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why there's not very many viewers. Let me see here because this is weird. Is YouTube broken today? Is YouTube broken today? Good Lord. I have literally had 1 to 0 viewers today. What the heck? Hello? Hello? Where are the viewers at? There's literally been 0 to 1 people in here the whole time. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. That's so weird. Maybe YouTube is broken today. You know what? That this is the reason why only 5% of people are actually wealthy and successful in this world. This is one of the reasons why, is because first of all, whatever it is, most of you guys are wasting a lot of your energy into judging others. And so this is a problem because again, you're still living in the past. You're still doing that. It doesn't matter what it is, how it, whatever judgment that you are pointing at another person, it's definitely being pointed back at you. So many of you are wasting your time with that. That's just like when you see these parents that are supporting their children on being transgender and things like that, and then you're upset about it, you're triggered, but this is all a waste of your time and energy because you can't change it. So a lot of you are doing that, and I feel that that's why only about 5% of people, the numbers are growing actually, but only maybe about 5% of 5 to 10% of people are actually able to, manifest wealth and manifest stability, which is why a lot of you women out there are lost because you've never met a man that can give you stability. So that's why the emperor comes up. I also want women to watch out on this day. Watch out on March the 5th. A lot of disgusting patriarchal men are going to be acting a fool. Their fembots are going to be on the loose on that day, is what I call them, fembots. And this is a female that is totally constructed of society and society's bullcrap. So this is a systematically created robot for the system, is basically what that is. Okay. And so I'm letting y'all know that, some of y'all are going to have some pretty bad knockdown, drag out fights with some of these masculine, especially you females. Because, first of all, there's still no reason to be angry at each other because it's your own responsibility to obtain the reality that you want. Many of you guys are not able to manifest the reality that you desire. You're manifesting someone else's reality. I feel like this day is going to be a day of reckoning for a lot of people, as far as with your behavior and the things that you're doing, and the fact that maybe you need to rethink how you are applying your energy. Stop letting things like the coronavirus and the Bible and, what somebody said to you dictate your every single day. Stop letting that happen to you. Okay. Stop wasting your energy and your time. Seriously. Now, some of the other cards that we got is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Because of this ignorance, and I'm going to let a lot of you women know, because I talk to women every single day that are dealing with patriarchal men. Y'all need to be on guard on March the 5th, dealing with these patriarchal men, because they are not going to be acting right. In fact, there's a ritual that many of them are already scheduling. So they're planning on attacking your divine feminine energy as a way to feed off of the source of the woman so that they can feed some damn demon, is what I will tell y'all. A fake, made up demon that's all in their mind that doesn't even really exist. So when it boils down to it, many of you are arguing over things that don't even exist. You're just all in an uproar and ain't none of that shit happened. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. So I'm just letting y'all know that this is going to be a day of justice, okay, on March the 5th. Now, the Two of Swords comes up in the reverse position. Stop letting people control your mind. I can see a lot of people out there, and this ain't even nothing emotional. This is about willpower and strength of mind. No water cards came up except for the Judgment card. But the energies of water are going to be present. The Great Mother is going to be handing out divine blessings and favor. She's going to be sprinkling dust on everybody that trusts her and everybody whose crown chakra is open and ready to receive. If you are confused, if you are sad, I don't care what you say, that energy. Now, if you are still feeling those divine blessings and you're crying tears of joy, then obviously you're crying tears of joy because you're being blessed. But if you're being cursed, you're going to be sad and upset. So your energy, you need to pay attention to that, because what that means is that your crown chakra is shot and you're not getting anything. You see what I'm saying? So it's important for you guys to work on cord cutting for those things that do not serve your divine purpose. I keep telling you guys that if it does not serve your divine purpose is going to go hand in hand with what you're doing and how you're doing financially, mentally, physically. All of that is going hand in hand. The body is not, your physical body is not separate from your soul or your spirit. So many of you that allow things to control your mind, many of you that are judgmental, the Hierophant is in the reverse position. You're going to miss out on a lot, and it's going to be struggle coming up for you. In fact, did y'all know that Harvey Weinstein got convicted? Did y'all know that he got convicted? So, it's going to be a day of reckoning. That's why a lot of people are upset, because they thought, I can step on others and tread on others and do others wrong anytime I want, and I don't have to suffer the repercussions. But you're going to have to face that reality. That day is going to be a very powerful day, and it's not the full moon. In fact, the moon is only going to be at about 77%, but we are going to be coming up on a full moon in a few days after that. However, also Mercury retrograde is going to intensify. So what this means is that you're going to get pulled even further into the sunken place. Hello? And it is what it is. And if you are not right, and if your spirit ain't right, and if you ain't right within, you're going to experience some hell, even though the devil card didn't come in. You're going to be experiencing defeat. You're going to be experiencing feeling like you did the wrong thing, that you did things in vain. You're going to be getting a lot of those realizations of that reality. And then also this narcissistic demon is going to turn on you. It does it all the time. It's going to turn on you. It's going to flip things up. It's going to let you fall. That is the one thing about the narc demon. It don't have no loyalty. So those of you that are being afflicted by it, many of you don't even know it. You don't even know you afflicted by the narcissist demon directly, and it's taking everything from you. Okay. So the Six of Wands comes up in the reverse position. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? Those of you that have done the right thing, y'all gonna win. Those of you that have been attacking people, trespassing on people, stealing from people, lying on people, bearing false witness on people, this is going to be a day of reckoning for you, and it's going to come in on a Thursday. Now, what I want to tell you is that what I can see is financial issues for some people that day, not having enough, feeling like, why has God forsaken me? That's what that Judgment card in the reverse position means. Well, the reason why is because you were not standing within your better self. You were not living your best life. You were not doing your best thinking. You were not taking the best action. You weren't. And you can't blame anybody but yourself. That is what the Hermit represents. So you're going to have spirit going to be all over you. Spirit going to be all over you. Now, if you have cleansed yourself of those energies and you have moved on, okay, then you're going to manifest a lot. The Three of Cups comes up. That means everything is right. That means that you're happy. That means that you're abundant and prosperous. That means that you are getting blessings from the Divine Mother. Everybody been talking about the Divine Mother lately, okay? Hey, Nova America. So you guys are going to get what you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. And you live your life in peace. Feel like what spirits is talking about is peace. When I did my meditations and my incantations today, spirit was speaking through me talking about peace. Okay. Letting go of the past. Okay. This is going to be especially important as we move into Mercury retrograde is actually going to be over on the 10th. And then we're going to be moving into Ostara. And that's going to be a very, very, oh my God, those of you that are like my children, and like if I'm with your spirit guide, you guys are just going to be like in a wonderland of fucking happiness and blessings. I'm just about to tell y'all right now. Okay. I mean, we got a big thing planned for Ostara, which is the spring equinox. This is the day of fertility. I don't give a damn what happens that day. It's going down that day. Now, there's probably going to be a lot of people that are going to be trying to fight. I noticed, and it hasn't been that way now. It hasn't been that way now, but you never know. You never know. So they don't, this demon, this narc demon that wants to destroy life on this planet. Let's go back to the basics. That demon that wants to destroy life on this planet does not want us to be fruitful and fertile and prosper. Oh, we going to be prospering like a mug even before then. So, you guys that are sitting there stagnant, you better get up off of that and realize the spirit that is guiding you, but realize that many of you have to get that bad energy off of you. Okay, you have to get that bad energy off of you. As an adult, if you're a child, you don't have no control over that. Not really, but when you become an adult and when you become responsible, you need to also, a lot of y'all, I want to get some of my younger people, start setting 5-year goals at a young age. Start doing it young. Set your 5-year goals right now. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Look at that in your readings. Where will I be 5 years from now? Okay. Well, you know what, Nova America? You better call the Saint Expeditus. Because he'll make it happen whole day. He'll make it happen quick. But it does, I'm telling you, like for me, it took me a while to even get to that point to even be able to work with Saint Expeditus. But I had a 5-year plan and it's absolutely manifested. And I'm just really excited about that whole thing right there. So, and I'm excited for this Astara that's coming up. I don't know if I'm going to be doing group rituals, but going into, here's the thing about working with Ostara's energy. She is the universe. She is very powerful and very abundant. I've already started working with her already. A lot of the magic I noticed that I do, especially during the month of March, is for some reason it's triple powerful. So, a lot of the workings that we're doing, like for example, things are manifesting, within 24 hours is what I've noticed. So, yeah. Yeah, so make your plans or either make a 2-year plan or a 1-year plan. You can do a 1-year plan. And if you're starting your own business, I would say make longer term goals though. Set longer term goals, okay? Mhm. And if you do that, especially if you start working on it today, you'll even see results and you'll see changes and differences by March the 5th because for some reason there's going to be a lot of portals that are going to be open. And if you're not able to, harness that energy, there's a problem. And then also, guys, remember that there is gold. There is it's like a big rock of gold that is right in between Jupiter and Earth. And, we work with Jupiter for money frequency. Okay, Jupiter is one of the planets that I always use for manifestation. Okay, and so that day, Thursday, is Jupiter Day. It's related to the day of Jupiter. It's related to the day of prosperity. And spirit don't give a damn about what you're doing that day. They want to know what you're doing in the days prior to that. And it's not about knowing what you're doing or judgment. It's just about existing and being on a certain frequency. Where are you going to be? Even in the days leading up to that, where are you at right now? Are you confused and sad and angry and feeling stuck? If you are, stop. First of all, some of y'all do have to have hope first because once you lose all hope, so hope is like the foundation, it's the universe, okay? Now, if you guys are feeling stuck, like you just can't move forward, you can't get out of your frame of mind, you can't get out of that situation, you can't move forward and proceed, or you're scared, or you feel like things are coming up from the past, or your ex contacted you, and mainly it's y'all exes and stuff that's doing it to y'all, especially you women. And I be telling y'all to stop allowing your ex and their family to run your head. Okay, now it's 8 of y'all in the chat, but only one thumbs up. 9 of y'all in the chat and only one thumbs up. What is going on here? Thank you. Thank you, Nova America. We got 2 thumbs up. Ooh, y'all must be feeling negative today. Listen, the only thing I can tell you is to listen to those subconscious mind flushes, or release anger or negativity. Yeah, it's like 6 people in here that are just, I guess, not happy. I don't know. I am a healer and I do attract a lot of broken people, is what I can tell you. And I've accepted that about myself. And all I can do is that I wish you peace. I wish you happiness and faith and trust. All you have to do is have trust in the universe. That's all you have to do is have faith and trust in your higher self. Okay. And then you'll be fine. If you lose that, and trust is very important. And see, this is the reason why a lot of my people are saving up money. They're investing. They're investing in their spiritual stuff, but then they're also saving money. They're building money. They're starting businesses. They're starting them from the ground up. You can actually start a business for less than $10. You can start a business in social media, which is why there's so many hound dogs, because they know the deal, because social media is everything. So, the people that are waiting for the end of the world, I feel sorry for you, because that day is never going to come. You're going to watch everybody advance and go forward, and you're going to still be sitting there with that negativity saying, well, why didn't their world end with mine? Well, because they manifested what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that it's doomsday. They're going to try to make you think that it's probably something coming up, some kind of event coming up. It's probably some kind of elite ritual that might be coming up, that I might be stepping on some toes. I don't give a shit. They can't hurt me. I'm in my own earth. They don't have access to it. So I'm on my own mothership. That's what it's all about. Okay. And learning how to build that mothership and putting fire and energy in it, and earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay. That's what all of y'all got is, yeah, it depends on what your earth is. If you feel like your earth is flat, then your spaceship is flat. Mine personally is a globe. I love globes and I love round things. So um yeah, you just gonna have to take a look at the man in the mirror that day, or the woman in the mirror that day, and say, what could I have done that could have helped me, that could have helped others? Because many of you already had bad karma when you incarnated. Many of you already had debts when you came into this world, debts of your parents, debts of your previous life. Do get the past life readings, especially during Mercury retrograde. I do past life readings as well as present. I also do what is called a time travel reading, which is very, very helpful. But the Ostara readings are sort of the same way, because you're looking back and you're looking forward, and your former self is telling your current self what you need to know about your future and what it is that you really want. Because sometimes the things that you want are so far a distance from your reach that you'll just tell yourself that you can't have those things, and then you'll just give up, and then you'll be defeated. Well, I can tell you that that defeatist attitude ain't gonna get you nowhere. Let me tell you something. I could have gave up last month. I had demons telling me to give up. You know what? I stuck through it, and guess what? I manifested every damn thing that I wanted. So the deal's already signed and put on the paper. Y'all should have listened when I told y'all to not wait. Many of y'all were told to wait. And many of y'all that didn't wait, y'all winning. Those of you that waited, now y'all got to catch up. Saint Expeditors. And I'm going to keep singing his praises. Hello? Well, I'm pagan, Nova American. I'm pagan. So, yeah, everybody that doesn't necessarily consider themselves to be Christian or Catholic or Muslim would be considered to be pagan. But pagan is another term that was possibly made up by Christians. It also means heathen. I don't consider myself to be a heathen. So, those titles are sometimes pretty bad, but yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I love being pagan, and Christians are pagan too, in my opinion, because they take a lot from paganism. But you know, so that's just like on Sunday they'll be dressing up and they'll be going to church and they'll be celebrating the way that they do. But y'all better believe that Ostara is going to be the guider and the protector, because she is the mother goddess. Okay. Yes, honey. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I am going to be here testifying that day. I'm already testifying. Okay. If you didn't secure your security, I told you not to wait. I said, do it now. They told you, no, don't take those blessings. They're evil. They always tell you that your blessings are evil. They always tell you that your spiritual gifts is evil. That's why when our blessings come in, we get anxiety attacks. When you learn how to ride that wave, baby, ride the wave. And I can teach y'all how to ride the wave, because I'm going to be teaching in March, y'all, so get in on them classes too. But also a lot of you guys do need those, you need to go on and unblock the rest of them chakras. Go ahead and unblock it and stop being afraid of your own power. Hecate said Christians are my least favorite. You know what it is, Hecate? It's the oppression that you feel coming from that. And I totally understand where you're at with that. Absolutely. I totally understand where you're at with that. And I don't blame you, because what you're doing is you're surpassing that. You're wanting to surpass that. And you will. You will, because I'm going to be honest with you, Christians are kind of stuck back in a past life transgression. They are, in my humble opinion. I feel that many of them are stuck in the past, because it's like, okay, the end of the world has already came and gone. It's not even a physical end of the world. It's all metaphorical. Noah's Ark, in my opinion, yes, it does exist. I've dreamt about it. I've actually met Noah. Noah, it is some of the, see, we create everything. So a lot of the things in the Bible, those things were created because that's what we do. We create. And so I do believe in a lot of the things of the Bible that happen, but I believe that a lot of it is metaphorical. And I believe that a lot of it can possibly happen on another realm, because I dreamed about Noah and Noah's Ark. My house turned into Noah's Ark. I was floating on water and it felt very peaceful. And I saw Noah in the dream. He was like a big God that came out of the sea. And he was huge, but very peaceful, like a gentle giant. So, it depends on where your mind takes those things. Like, for example, I can feel when my blessings are about to come in, I can feel it. It's almost like a letdown of the sacred divine breast, which is also symbolized by cows and women. And, the letdown that you get right before you're getting ready to nurse a baby. It just feels like this shift. And, learning the energy shifts and learning to not be afraid of them, because that's exactly what people do. They become scared and they start doing things out of fear. So you're fearing possibly things that you either went through in the past, or either you're living in the past totally, or either you can't get ahead because you're living in the past. So if you're living in the past, then you're not going to get ahead. You're not going to progress. So there's a lot of you that are going to have a victory. There's a lot of you I feel like a lot of you guys are going to hear about jobs. You're going to get a lot of healing energy. You're going to get some kind of blessing. Or either something is going to be revealed to you on that day. Something important is going to be revealed to you on that day. There's definitely an energy shift, and y'all better be on guard for just that day. I know that I always protect. On particular days, you want to definitely stay in alignment with your spirit so that you can know exactly what you need to do, so that damn shit can't take your blessings, because it will try to take your blessings. It will. Or it'll go to somebody else, because you'll be focused on something else. You'll be distracted about something else that ain't even real. It's like, what are you doing? You know what? This Mercury retrograde, like I said, is that the energies are going to come back, but it's not going to be about what the energies is going to be, how you react to it. So your reaction. So make your next move your best move, because we playing chess and not checkers. So it's not about the past coming back up. It's going to come back up. All the 5th, the 6th, all the way up until the 10th. The past is going to be lingering, but it's all about how you react to it, and making your next move your best move is what it's all about. If you go right back to the past to where, you're feeling those same emotions where you felt powerless, not good. Not good. You got to learn how to transmute that energy. You got to. And if you're not able to, then spiritualists can help you, because I've actually seen people, my family has been very lucky. I was dealing with I was dealing with the whole damn legion of demons. Okay. And so, yeah, and it's time for peace and rest. It is. It's time for peace and rest, is what Spirit is letting me know too. Four of Swords came up. What energies are going to be present? Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, which means quick, unexpected change. The High Priestess is, a lot of you guys are going to get some kind of news. The Fool in the reverse position. So you got to pay attention to your crown. I would just go ahead and cover my head and cover your crown chakra, protect it. And then the Three of Cups was the last card that I threw. So those blessings are definitely going to come in. Something says to me about 3 o'clock. So make sure that you're paying attention and that you're staying on guard. You don't have to be sitting there, you don't have to do it, and you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be upset. You don't have to be, you can have peace and tranquility and just let your spirits do. They like, can you trust in us? Because we got this. Because many of you are going through a cycle, and then you'll see a week later, on like around the 12th or the 13th or the 14th, a lot of you guys are going to see positive changes, hopefully. If you don't see positive coming, and if you don't see that coming, then you're not going to manifest it if you don't see it. If all you see is fire and brimstone, and none of this means anything, then then everything that you built, which probably then you need to destroy it and tear it down then. But if you're on the other side of the spectrum to where you're building and you're not in that place, just make sure that y'all got y'all spiritual protection up. And that y'all not allowing these people to lower your frequencies, because they sure gonna be on one that day for some reason. And maybe even in the days preceding that day. See, and then Nova America, see, you need to come and become an apprentice and get a cleanse, girl. You need to come get one of my cleanses, and then that way you can testify, okay? Because the number 3 o'clock is not an intimidating number. But see, that number is very significant, which is why a lot of people's witching hour is set at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. Okay. All right. Calm down, boy. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Especially, so this is what I will tell you guys. And, to be honest with you, this is information that I only speak about to my clients. But water is going to be your best friend that day. Water. Water. I don't care if you have to take 10 showers or 3 baths. Water is going to be your best friend. Now, I have a life changing bathing ritual that I teach to all of my people, all of my water babies, especially those of you that are dealing with past life transgressions. Okay. Those can be very powerful. You can find yourself being persecuted for anything or something. These are enemies and possible karmic enemies and invisible, interdimensional beings, or spirits that can be coming in from the past. And so I think that water and head protection is going to be very important that day. Um, And I think that you guys are going to, instead of getting a whole bunch of negative energy, you're going to get a whole bunch of positive energy on that day, which is going to be very important, because energy is energy. It's all about transmuting. So we don't get rid of necessarily, we get rid of any sort of negative intentions or maybe manipulations and things like that. But, and then we also ask the gods for their help, and they always help. They always, they've never failed me, is what I can tell you. And I am extremely, um, I can't even, speak anything negative against any of the spirits that I work with or against any of the deities that I work with and the angels, okay? So I do work with angels and I do work with the saints, and they are very, very good, okay? So but there's a lot of techniques that you guys do need to learn, because when those energies come in, the way your aura is filtering is turning everything into negativity. It's turning everything into a negative. Everything. Hey Jackie, hello. How are you, sweetie? So to all my water babies, okay, y'all better get in that water that day. And I actually had another video. I think I uploaded it and I saved it, um, which is a bathing technique. And pretty soon I will have my shower sprays that are going to be coming out for those of you that cannot take a bath. But what I will tell you is that if you are a natural born witch, eventually you are going to have to get you a pad with a bathtub. Eventually. If I have told you that you are a natural born witch, you need to have at least one full bathtub in your house, and you need to be working towards that goal. So, the shower sprays will work, but you'll have to use them often, and then also you'll have to, but you're not going to get the full gamut, because spiritual bathing, y'all have no idea how powerful that is. It's extremely essential. It's essential in your ascension. Okay, so there's like this whole hour that I spend with you, especially if you take classes from me. So if you guys are signed up with classes, you will get at least an hour of lecture about bathing. And of course, once I give you that information, it'll be in your subconscious and you'll know what to do. And you guys will get to where you want to get to, and very quickly. Very quickly. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hit that thumbs up. Okay. I appreciate y'all coming by. Love and light to y'all. And if you're feeling particularly negatively spirited, you guys can definitely come and get a reading. Okay, if you guys want a reading, I definitely do use Reiki on you during the readings, but I do offer Reiki sessions. I'm not gonna be doing any of my Reiki sessions until like around the 12th or the 10th, actually around the full moon. Okay, but you guys can sign up for them. But readings, I do them all the time. I do them from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link to my Etsy shop is below. Please use the Etsy for readings. In fact, when you go to tarotqueenjamila.thedivinemommy.com, the readings tab is completely gone. So you can either pay through Cashapp, $Psychic Jamila, or you can pay through Etsy. And I do accept PayPal on Etsy, okay? Or you can use your credit or debit card on Etsy, okay? Anyway, guys, I will see y'all later. Have a happy Friday. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get them love vibes going, because a lot of y'all are going to manifest love as well, and it's not just about attracting a mate, which I can see a lot of you doing that, but it's all about your love for self and your energy and your appreciation and your appreciation of self, and you giving yourself a pat on the back and saying, damn, I accomplished that. You know what I'm saying? And now I got this and I got this to look forward to. And so I have faith in myself now and I trust myself. because many of you will manifest and you'll go forward 3 steps, but then you'll step back several steps and you'll take several seats because you'll be kind of in the sunken place. So learn how to defend yourself against that. That way you won't keep winning one day and losing the next day. One day you happy and balanced, and then the next day you feeling like crap. Or one day you manifesting this, and that, and then the next day you ain't manifesting nothing. It should be your flow and your rhythm. You've got to adapt. Even though they say that the 5G towers and the 4G towers and all that stuff, you got to learn how to control your own frequencies. Okay. All righty. Okay, guys, I will see y'all later. Oh, and my cleanses are still on sale, okay, for 360. And that number is very powerful because a lot of the people that have been getting my cleanses, literally, they have been calling me crying tears of joy and saying, I have not felt this good in years. So it's something about those numbers, that 3 and that 6, and then, you know. So yeah. And then I've got some of my other spell work. My love work is on sale. The hex removers are not really on sale, neither are the generational hex removers. But if you guys need those, you guys can contact me. And then there's other, if you guys are interested in either classes or spell work, go to the website. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.